We're up here at the Elton Dam. I'm with Officer Colian, Representative Jim Rigby. We're now at our second location and stalking more trout. At this location, we're going to be bucketing the fish down over the hill to get them in. The first location, Lake Rowena, we were able to shoot them in through the tube. And maybe you can explain to the folks why at this location we'll be carrying them down by buckets.
Well, the reason for that is we're too far away. We don't have a hose that would reach that far. And generally that's what we end up doing, is bucketing fish almost everywhere. Lake Rowena was a unique opportunity because we were able to pull the truck up that close to the lake. Quick releasing fish like we did at Lake Rowena is actually better on the fish, gets them in the water quicker. Fish can only live about 2 minutes in a bucket. They suck all the oxygen out, so you can't carry them real far, or else you just end up throwing dead fish in the water.
We got opening day is?
The opening day of trout season in Cambria County is April 13th. That starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. You're required to have a fishing license and a trout stamp if you're going to fish in trout-stocked waters. We do have Mentored Youth Day, which is going to happen the week before that on Saturday the 6th. And that's in Cambria County because we have a different thing going on the eastern side of the state. For the Mentored Youth Day, you can bring any child out as long as you have an adult fishing license and a trout stamp. Now, you can actually fish along with the children. Not always a good thing, but the idea is for you to mentor them, teach them how to fish. Those children will be allowed to keep 2 trout per day. That's going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. That'll finish at 7 o'clock at night. In order to be a part of that program, those youth have to have one of 2 things. They have to have either a free youth permit, which they can pick up at any issuing agent, or they can pick up a voluntary youth fishing license. The cost for a voluntary fishing license is $2.90. The beauty of that is the agency gets $5 from the federal government for every license that we sell. We get no dollars for the free permits. Either way, get your kids out here. The main thing is to get these children introduced to fishing, give them something to do. But we do have free fishing days. We have one of those on, I'm not exactly sure of the date this year, but it's always on Memorial Weekend.
We'll
Memorial
check the date
Day
out
weekend.
and we'll post that.
And the other one is always on the 4th of July weekend. And that day depends upon when the holiday falls.
Okay.
So, but it's just the one day. Don't be confused. Don't think you can come out all weekend and fish for free. It's a pretty neat, unique opportunity for adults, and they can fish in any body of water at that time, not required to have a license or a trout stamp. They can keep fish as long as they stay within the parameters as far as size and limit.
Fantastic. We'll make sure we post that on our site so that folks do know what day they can do that. And again, get your kids out the week before and go mentoring. It's a great program.
It sure is. Got a lot of people taking advantage of that. We just hope the weather cooperates here in Cambria County.
Beautiful day and spring day here. I mean, we can't complain, right?
It's a typical day. We're not standing on a foot of snow.
That's a good day. And it's not raining today. It's snowing instead.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.